It's Minecraft time. Yes, it is. The manager, how you doing, man? Another day, another dollar. Yep. I can understand that. Well, that's not what we wanted. Yeah, well, yeah. Yeah, that's what that was a lull moment. gonna try and reshape this a bit differently here. I don't think this really turned out the way I thought it was going to. So what I'm gonna try and do is a diagonal line on both sides to try and rein this in a little bit and make it so that we're walking up the sides instead of, you know, down these center areas. But I think I'm one off here, aren't I? Yep. Sure am. Now, we probably want to do that. That like so. I started a new Minecraft world this week and found an awesome seed. Oh yeah? Tell me about it. What makes this seed so awesome? There, that's already feeling a little bit better. Found a large village in a forest, right next to a half-completed nether portal right off the water. Ooh, nice. Yeah, that sounds great. So have you made it into the nether yet on this new seed? How long have you been playing on it so far? You think the nether portal has kind of sitting on it, but I don't know what to do with that, so I haven't touched it yet. Well, I know the crying obsidian can be used in the respawn anchor, which isn't something that you generally worry about until you get to the nether. Depending on where the crying obsidian is in the nether portal, if it's just in the corners, you could just leave it there and still complete it. would you look at that? We have ourselves another guest. It's part of the mainframe, so I'd have to move it out. Yep, definitely. Sir, please exit the crops. I'd really appreciate that. Only 2? Pillager friends. There's a third one, I was gonna say. And, okay, yep. This guy's shooting fast. It felt like there was another one there. Maybe my timing was just bad. They came squatted up, yeah, they sure did. Looks like we got a crossbow with an arrow on it, even. That's cool. Okay. Is my water source still up here? Yes, it is. Tried to pick block and I missed. Let's go ahead and plant some more of these since I'm using up quite a few logs around this new thing. We'll just put them all over the place. How's that sound? There, that'll do. You also already found an abandoned mine shaft with a zombie spawner in the middle of it. Oh. Hey, that's pretty great. Sounds like early game XP to me. This looked like a thunderstorm. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Yep, that's exactly what it is. Alright, let's go sleep this off. Something I'm noticing here, it seems very bright. Ah. I think I had left the gamma on from when we were exploring with the warden. Oops. Sorry about that. Okay, so hopefully after I finish shaping this farm up, we can maybe go on another caving session. You don't want skeleton archer friends. No, not particularly. I wouldn't mind the bones for some bone meal, but it's not essential. Okay, so now that we're here, let's actually remove that. I think I want some more slabs. Let's see if we have any already made. No shot, we just got another bee. Yeah, we did. So many flowers in the area, it's helping like crazy. That came with 3 bees in it as well? That's nuts. Okay, yep. Nope, not what I wanted. This area is precarious. Looks like we're going to want another one here as well. Having no water right here is a little frustrating, but that's okay. So you mentioned you started a new Minecraft world. Are you playing any other games at the moment? Anything other than Minecraft? It's probably gonna be... Yep. Just plop that right there. Really gotten into Sudoku on my phone. Currently playing Risk on the PC. Like the board game Risk. Yes, board game Risk. Cool. Are you playing like against other people, or are you playing against a computer? How does that work? I think we need 1 more water. Yep. What about right here? Okay, so we need 2 water. Alright. Unfortunately, it costs money to play against real people, but is free against computer. So playing against computer, nice. one more water source. And then I think I'll feel a bit better about the overall shape of this. It'd be much more of a like a diagonal, little bit of a curve shape here than kind of just all over the place. Whoever came up with the idea of subscription fees needs to fall off a cliff. Well, that seems a little aggressive. But I would imagine that the reason that that exists is because it costs the developer money to run the server that your game is then played on. And so in order for them to make sure they can cover the costs of the server, they charge for that. Whereas a game against the computer can be just ran on your local computer. Okay. I'd say that's doing much better now. Let's check our light levels and make sure that everything looks okay. I'm sorry if this gets a little pixely. Hopefully it's okay. We'll kind of push our light levels out a bit here as well, just to give us some protection. Cool. That's enough for now. Yeah, I get that, but then choosing different colors and different dice is also microtransactions. So I think the devs are getting it. Well, I mean, absolutely. That's why you make the game, is to make money, right? And one of the best ways to make money is to let people customize. It's just a norm today. I mean, think of it this way. Think of buying something like different colored dice as a donation to the game, right? If you like the game enough, then you would probably want the game to stick around for as long as possible so you can enjoy it. And if the way that you get to ensure the game sticks around for longer is by buying blue dice instead of red, then it works out in the end. If that's the only form of content that exists within the game, I can understand why that might not be as great or as good an option. But I don't think microtransactions are necessarily bad either. You'd rather pay a one-time $40 fee for the game than getting tooth and nail for your money? I mean, it's fair. And if that's what you're looking for, then it kind of sounds like, you know, local games, PvE style, you know, content is definitely more the kind of speed that you're looking for. And I think you're going to find in games that have online services or offer the ability to go online, you're going to find that want to just pay a flat fee pretty non-existent. It's not what allows for reoccurring revenue, basically money to keep the game going and up and running. I'm definitely not a proponent for going overboard with microtransactions either. I do think that there is and does need to be a balance, but I'm not against microtransactions either. I understand what purpose they need to serve. Okay, so reshape the wheat is now done. Let's go ahead and plop that up here. We need one more diamond. Need to work on breeding our cows, and we still want to try and consider a nether portal today. Yeah, I can tell you're not a fan of the microtransactions. Well, I can tell you this. I mean, it's your choice whether or not you want to participate in them, so that's the nice part. If you're finding a game that requires the use of microtransactions in order to play or compete, 100% agree. If it's just an optional thing, no reason to participate in them if you don't like them. Alright, let's pick up some more wheat from this farm and use it to breed up our cows. I think I harvested that one a little too soon. That's okay. Alright, let's breed these guys up. Yeah, this is looking good. And let's just go ahead and work on these guys too, huh? XP is never a bad thing. You think the local game against the computer is rigged sometimes? Why do you think that? Well, it's not very good luck on those seeds, huh? Okay. See if I can just repair this up a bit. Don't know if I want to take this with me or not. Yeah, maybe we'll just take it just in case. 30 torches. Let's just go ahead and stock up to full. And I think, let's go down and see if we can find ourselves another diamond. 12 mutton. Should be enough, right? Guess we'll find out. In this version of Risk, a max of 3 attack dice can be rolled and 2 defender dice can be rolled. Tie goes to the defender. Okay. Fed multiple times around defending with 10 to 15 and the computer attacks with 6-9 and he somehow wins. Statistically, that shouldn't work. I mean, even without the tying, isn't rolling a 10, even rolling a 10 as your lowest roll better than any of the 6 to 9? Like, bigger number is better here, or am I misunderstanding? Alright, let's go ahead and get started. No, it's a 6-sided die, so I'm defending with 10 troops, and he's attacking with, let's say, 5 troops, okay? So he rolls 3 dice at that point, and I roll with 2 dice. He's rolling with more dice because he's attacking? Oh no, he's just rolling with 3 because he has more troops and it maxes out at 3, according to what you said earlier. Now you have more troops, but attackers get to roll 3 if they have the troops to do so. Okay. Man, I feel like it's been a long time since I've played Risk because I'm having a hard time following what's happening. Even if you have 50 troops as a defender, I can only roll with 2 dice. Right, because based on what you were saying earlier, you have a max of 2 that you can defend with. So let's say he rolls a 2, a 4, and a 6. as an attacker and I roll 2 5s, what do you think happens? Okay. So I'm gonna pause here to think about this. When I said earlier if 10 was bigger than any of the other rolls, you said no. So I'm guessing that means that these numbers are not cumulative. So it's not 12 plus 10 here. So if he rolled a 2, a 4, and a 6, and you rolled 2 5s, then he should win once and lose twice. His 2 against your 5 means you win. His 4 against your 5 means you win. But his 6 then is free. Like, he wins. He wins with at least one attack because he has more dice. Right? By the way, I don't think these tunnels have been very lucrative. So let's switch sides maybe. Let's go down this side. And of course there's gravel. Well, redstone isn't quite what I was looking for. But we take the XP. Not quite. The 6 takes out one of my 5s, and my 5 takes out his 4. But that still leaves a 2 left over from him. The 2 he rolled is essentially a throwaway at that point. What do you mean by that? Like it doesn't matter? Like it doesn't hurt you as the defender? Oh, wait, hold on. Don't answer that. I think I'm following. Can he just take the higher of his, like, the higher 2 of his 3 rolls and pit them against your 2? So that's why it's the 4 and the 6. Yes, okay. And it's been a long time since I played Risk or looked at it or anything. Even with that being so, I should definitely have the advantage as defender with the ties going to me and you having more troops in the area. So wait, why does you having more troops give you the advantage? Having more, like, once you meet the minimum requirements to have 2 dice, why does having more matter? Is that because if he wins, it knocks out one of your troops, so you want to keep more to keep rolling 2 dice? Yes, okay, gotcha. Now, wouldn't this be something if this was an iron vein right here? Not looking like it, though. Okay, so that same scenario from before, he would lose 1 troop as the attacker, and you would lose 1 troop as the defender. Got it. Okay, now that we've poked a hole in this direction, let's turn around. Let's go back to where we started. Yep, and now let's start poking holes this way. I'm really starting to think that because we're here in this deep dark biome, that's why we're not seeing as many ores, because this is pitiful. Aha. Just gonna put that there for now. Okay, so same scenario. It's now 9 troops defending and 4 troops attacking. Okay, yep. So yeah, like numbers wise, like I would also think he would have the advantage unless his rolls are just really good. His rolls, bro. I'm guessing he got some good rolls. Whew. We are not doing too well in the ore, pickaxe, diamond department, are we? You can almost predict when he is going to roll 2 6s and a 5, and mine are absolutely crap. Yeah. I mean, it's possible. I don't know that they would intentionally fix the game, but random isn't always random, and it is difficult to achieve. We're gonna poke one more tunnel here, and then we're gonna call it good, just because this isn't... Let's go ahead and mine this out while we're here. Maybe something will appear back here. Nope, it did not. You could see devs purposely giving computer good roles to hopefully force me to play multiplayer. I don't know about that. If I was constantly losing to a computer, I don't think I'd have the confidence to go and play against people. I think I'd probably just outright close the game. I don't know that that would be a very viable strategy. Oh my goodness. Here we go. I'm glad we decided to do this last tunnel. And there's more. Oh my goodness, what a vein. Look. That was 2 already. Now here's the predicament that we find ourselves. Do we leave these 4, go up, finish our enchanting table, and try and get fortune and come back down here with fortune, or do we take them now? And I'm gonna be honest. I think we leave them and we come back when we have fortune. I think that's the better play. Because these 4 could turn into 10. Yeah, try for fortune. Yeah, I agree. Okay, so we're gonna do that. Actually, before we leave, I like to have a number here that's divisible by 8 in the torches. So we're gonna mine until we get to that, which won't be too much longer. We'll go back up. We'll get started on the enchanted table piece. And we'll see if we can get fortune. Now, I believe fortune is a level 30 enchant. At least fortune 3 is. And I'm really not about enchanting with lower level enchants. 2, 3, 4. So we're obviously going to have some work to do up there in setting things up. But we can get started on, you know, where we want the enchanting table to be, what the building is around it, get the layout going, all well, you know, letting the cows breed up and all that kind of stuff. That was actually a lot of redstone. Okay, let's head back. Maybe I was wrong about the deep dark biome. I just had to complain about it a little bit. Alright, feels good to be back on the surface. Your win rate is against computers 92%, but I feel a lot of those wins get dragged on because of the computer's insane rolls. I mean, if that's what you're constantly dealing with, then, you know, possibly. I'm starting to think we might need a box just for deep sleep. Okay, those in here. Now, am I crazy? I mean, the answer to that is most probably yes. Okay, yep, 2. And a book and 4 obsidian. So, 2, 3, 4. I don't remember where that was before, so we'll just put it in the corner. And a book. A book, a book, a book, a book, a book. Well, let's check the sugarcane box. We do not have a book. So here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna breed, and then we're gonna do some aggressive negotiations. Okay. There we go. That's all we need for now. Where's my carpet? Here it is. Put that in here. Let's make a book. And there we have it. Our enchanting table. Now, I think what I would like to do is I would like to make a building kind of out of the back of this building here, maybe kind of like a shed of some kind. And we can put the enchanting table in that shed. So let's grab some dirt. So, late game you'll be attacking an area with 35 troops and he's defending with 1, and I'll somehow lose 15 troops. Statistically unlikely. It's insane. Yeah, that does seem pretty wild. I don't know, man. Maybe you just need to figure out what the microtransaction is to, buy better rolls. I mean, it kind of just sounds like you're playing with a disadvantage on purpose. Story of your life. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think this will be cool. So I think maybe, like, no joke, we just have a door right here. And maybe we have a little tiny path that leads us out to, right there. And before we get overrun with mobs, let's maybe do this, and I'll put this out as far as we can. There. Yeah, that looks okay for now. And maybe we'll put up a little building right here. Let's see if I happen to have an extra, like a door already made. I should have a third spruce door. That's a ridiculously cool mod. Yes, it is. So let me put this door on and sleep, and I'll kind of talk you through what it does and what your options are when it comes to, you know, using something like this too. Let's go ahead and grab a snooze. Yeah, okay. So yeah, so I use this mod called Mini HUD, which is this mod right here. And what it's known for, like it says right here, is it's mini F3 info lines and then various overlay renderers. So if we go into the configure option up here in the top right, you want to make sure one that the main rendering toggle is set to true. That means it will overlay and do rendering like what these block light levels are. And then what you want to do is you want to come into the renderers section, the renderers tab, and you want to choose this overlay light level option. And then you can bind it to a hotkey. So for me, I bound it to F7. It could be anything you want, you know, as long as it's maybe not another key that's already in use, like W or one of those keys, just because that would be confusing to work with. But I've now got this set to my F7 key, and if I go into my generic tab and scroll down a bit here, you should see, can't speak today, what the light level threshold is for dim, meaning a mob could spawn here, and then the light level threshold for safe is, meaning that a mob cannot spawn on that block. So obviously in, you know, 118 and up, it has to be complete darkness, and then anything at 1 or above, they can't spawn. So when I hit my F7 key, what we're looking at here is this will display the current light level along with a color on whether or not the block is spawnable and when the conditions of being spawnable are. So if I kind of walk down here, you'll see a difference between the green number and the yellow outline with the red number. If I see something like this, then this means this block is a spawnable block, but only at night. And that's simply because it's a yellow outline, meaning if there's light level, like there's right now from the sky, it's totally safe. But at night, when there is no additional light level, this block is spawnable. Whereas if we were, I don't know if I'll be able to find one here or not, but if we were to go down, you know, into the caves, there would be a red border around the red number, meaning basically anytime I am in the area and have loaded these chunks, a mob is definitely capable of spawning there. And I kind of use the F7 mod not really to show me if something is or isn't spawnable. It's usually, you know, if you've got a torch, you know, within, you know, 10 blocks of you at this point, it's pretty safe. What I like to use it for is to figure out what's the farthest away that I could place a torch to cover the biggest amount of spawnable spaces. So yeah, obviously I could put a torch here and that would cover it, but if I took it all the way out to here, it's going to cover this area and cover all the way back here, meaning it's just a more efficient use of torches. Yeah, you're going to need to get that. Well, it's available for Fabric modded. It's also available for, I believe, Forge modded clients as well. But you don't have to mod Minecraft to get this either. Let me see if I even have it in here. If we go to options and resource packs, I do not have it in here, but let me see if I can find it right quick and drop it in just so you can see it. It's gonna take me just a moment though. Yeah, okay, I think I found it. Okay, cool. So hopefully what you should see pop up here is this vanilla tweaks spawn indicator. So there's a website called vanillatweaks.net. This is ran by Zuma or Zumavoid from the Hermitcraft series. And they put out a ton of different resource packs that help you, like, help change the game and give you some core things. So you'll notice, like, my shield is much lower on the screen. So it gives me more visibility. Things like that are these resource packs. And one of the resource packs that they put out is called a spawn indicator. And when you put that resource pack on, you can toggle it on and off, much like I'm doing with my mini HUD mod. So if you didn't want to get into modding Minecraft, then you could go the resource pack way, which is much simpler. You download the zip file from Vanilla Tweaks, you put it into your resource packs folder, and it's immediately available to you. You can even do that right in the middle of running the game. You don't even have to restart Minecraft. So both of them work off of the same info. It's just a matter of what you choose to do. I already use Mini HUD up here in the top left for a bunch of other things, so I choose to use Mini HUD as a preference. But it's not a mandatory thing. But hopefully that helps. Oh my goodness. Look at this right here, Fortune 2. This means that once we get the correct number of bookshelves up here, we're going to have the enchantment that we want. Now, it might not come with anything else on it, but at least we'll get Fortune. These cows just became our best friend. So yeah, just want to say again, credit to Zuma Boyd from Hermitcraft for the Vanilla Tweaks website. It's all something they run, and they do a great job of keeping it updated when Minecraft versions update. They're never too far behind. So yeah, if you find that his resource pack, whether it be that spawn indicator one or another one, if you find that it's helpful to you, you should, consider sending him a tweet, saying thank you. I think he's probably got a donation link on the Vanilla Tweaks website as well, for the work that he puts in for it. So if you find it helpful, you should definitely, give him a thank you. Make sure and pay him back if you can. Colin holding off? Yeah, I agree, man. The grind is, at this point, is just to get the 30 levels, which we should be able to do through breeding and chopping, to say it politely. So yeah, I think we'll be good there. It would have been great to have found a spawner while we're down there, though I'm not sure the spawners really are at that level. I think that was negative 58 that we were at, so I don't really expect to find any spawners down that low, we might want to think about going higher up. Maybe poking out some caves somewhere higher up, somewhere that's not the deep dark, obviously, since that seems to be very close. Go see if our cows are ready to be friends again. And they are. Perfect. Okay, awesome. Why did I put the carpet over here? Maybe I did it because these guys are in the way. Oh, goodness. There we go. Get on your Minecraft world and tell you where your spawner is at? Yeah, that would be super helpful. I'm gonna take a guess here. I'm gonna take a guess that the spawner is probably at something like, I'm gonna say 20. Yeah, I'm gonna say Y20. Starting to get a good amount of wheat stored up. That's good. Alright, so let's start thinking about what kind of building we want to put around this. Of course, I didn't leave myself very much room. I'm not picking up these bookshelves now. That wasn't very smart, was it? I should have backed it up a little bit. Let's go one more. Yeah, okay. That'll have to do. I'm thinking we kind of do this shed maybe more of a wood style. I think we use spruce like we did before. Maybe we can look through our schematic of roofs and try and pick a design that way. Your spawner is at Y15. Oh, I was close. Y20 was my guess. It's never going to come down because it's tied up with this tree. We'll just detach it. Yeah, I think a spawner would be good for us to find right now. I would definitely prefer a skeleton spawner for the bones and arrows. But any kind of spawner would do, really. We've got some birch we could work with too, maybe? I don't know, I just have a hard time working with birch. Okay, we'll let that start to decay. Wish you could hear my world right now. Have another spawner near. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. Alright, let's take a look at some of our schematics here. I think we need to go with a pretty small, like a pretty small option here. Yeah, I think that's the answer right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, I'm thinking that's the answer right there. So we're gonna go like this. Maybe we'll come out a bit. We'll say 1, 2, 3. 3 like this. Let's move the torch to here. And we'll put the door, say, right here. Now that's gonna look a little weird there, isn't it? Maybe we do double door right here. Maybe we'll use some of our oak. Go like this. course, I didn't bring enough with me. Let's grab another one of these. It's another spawner? That's crazy. Yeah, I don't think that's terrible. Yep, I think that's okay. This isn't going to be the most miraculous building to have ever existed, but I think it will do the job. Put a torch there. Put a torch here. Yep, that looks fine. Put a torch there. Cave spider spawner, I believe. Lots of string around it. Yep, that's what that would be. Well, would you look at who's back? He has dark oak saplings. It's too bad we don't have emerald source yet. I think we take a similar approach to what we did before. We'll do the first outline here in Deep Slate. And I believe that all we have, if we look at our schematic here, looks like we've got stairs. It looks like we've got a mixture of stairs and full blocks and slabs. I should really replace this like so. Oh, I liked it when it opened the other way. Better. Spiders are hard to work with. Cave spiders even more so. That'll be a tough spawner to use, but could be a good one. Alright, so we've got some of this already. Let's go ahead and make some stairs. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this a little easier. We're going to move this a bit here. We're going to rotate. It's got to rotate again. So looks like ours is going to be a little bit bigger. No, this should work okay. So So let's see how we can go about doing this efficiently. I think if maybe we start like here. Yep, that's looking okay. Something like this. I would hope if I could stay on my pillar. That's not gonna work. Do something like this. Something like this. Something like this. Fall damage for the win. Yep. Now we just gotta repeat the shape. Something like this. I kind of don't like that it doesn't go over one block. Can we make that happen? Probably. How do we extend this by one? We did something like this. I don't like what that half slab did to there. So we replace that with a stair, probably. Like this. So 3 stairs. A half slab, and then a brick. Something like that. Now it looks a little weird for the door to not be centered, but I think that's okay. Oh no! One of his leads broke. Wonder if we can find that. Perfect. Leads are always helpful. Okay, so let's see if we can remember what we did. Solid block and then a stair on top of it. And then upside down right side up. Then it's upside down in a slab. And then a full block. Slab. And there we go. And there's our outline in deep slate again. Want to know your favorite use for a lead? Yeah, what's your favorite use for a lead? This doesn't look right. I'm missing something. That looks better. Nope. Before having an iron farm set up, use lead on an iron golem for easy early game iron. Yeah, I imagine you could just walk the iron golem straight onto a campfire. Oh, looks like I'm gonna need slabs here. Yep. That checks out. And I'm gonna need just a few more stairs. Let's make those. And let's make those. Or cactus. Takes a minute, but gives me the iron. Yep. Cactus, I'd imagine you might risk losing that cactus. Or, losing that cactus. Losing that iron if it happens to fall just right onto the cactus hitbox. How is he already on my roof? That's simply outstanding. These guys are in my way. Alright. He's gonna have to pay. Okay. We're gonna make ourselves a couple doors. And let's make a barrel. And we can move this lapis in there. No! Wait, no, what? That? Oh, too bad. Okay. We might want to bring some lanterns in here eventually. But I think what I'm going to do is stick a barrel up here. This will have lapis in it. Cut off the poor innocent llamas. I did. I did do such a thing. And I'll do it again, too. Just you wait. still have fortune in there, just making sure. Okay, so now we've got our little enchanting room set up. That feels pretty good. We've got an extra leather out of that. That's pretty nice. So I'm just going to go ahead and make a book from that. We'll put our leads in here. Don't think anything else needs to go in here at the moment. And the trader? Yeah, absolutely. He's annoying. Absolutely. Okay. Now we're making use of spruce here, like we always do. So I'm just gonna plant some more. And let's go ahead and breed up our cows again. The trader is the greatest gift the devs ever gave us. All hail the trader. I am going to have to respectfully disagree. I think other than the Phantom, the Wandering Trader might be the most annoying mob we've ever been given. Don't get me wrong, every now and then he can be useful, but the Wandering Trader is best for selling you what you needed 5 minutes ago. Okay, now that that's working, let's go ahead and harvest again. In all seriousness, he's coming super clutch for me, selling slime balls when I needed several of them. I honestly cannot think of a time. I knew that was going to happen. Yeah, I honestly cannot think of a time where the Wandering Trader actually gave me what I needed. And most times, he will give me what I need after I've already gotten it. might could have saved those llamas. Tried to breed them up, since we have hay bales at our disposal. But it's okay. It's not like we won't see him again. You use sticky pistons for an iron farm setup and have terrible luck finding slime chunks, but the trader usually has slime balls for sale. Yeah, I think, I think that's fair. Slime chunks are pretty common, though. And especially if you're going to be setting up an iron farm, I feel like it would be pretty simple or trivial for you to, you know, set yourself up a slime farm with iron golems. I feel like you would pretty easily benefit from that. Okay, awesome. We were talking earlier about this mini HUD mod and how it can give you the overlay of the light level blocks. If we go into this mod's configuration, one of the things that it can also do is tell you about slime chunks. So if we look in here, overlay slime chunks, if we set that to true, then all we need to do is run around until the renderer shows us that a slime chunk exists. And you can also put that slime chunk information up in the top left so that it doesn't, overlay your file. So if we go here and we look for slime chunk, you can see up at the top here, slime chunk of no. And then turn on F3 and G. Every time you get a new chunk, check your slime chunk. See if it says yes or no. Once you see the big green yes, you'll know you're in a slime chunk area and it's all just about digging it out. And at that point, it's just about exploring. It looks like I might have the same luck as you right now, since most of what I'm running over here seems to also be no. But this is how you'll, in a very easy in-game way of finding out if, a chunk that you're in is in a slime chunk. But I can see right here, all of the ones that we're running through right now definitely are not one. So just another reason to get yourself a hold of that mod. I understand why you do that, but to me, part of the fun of Minecraft is the exploration without knowing, so don't want to use it to tell me if it's a slime chunk or not. I mean, that's totally up to you. If that's something that you feel breaks your ability to enjoy the game or explore, then yeah, don't use it. It's definitely not something that comes on by default. You have to go out of your way to use it. But if that was something you really needed, it definitely is available. And it's available right in the game. The game knows whether or not it's a slime chunk, so it's only exposing that information for you in an easier to understand way. Actually, let's make this easier. Let's make another axe, and then the cows are going to be our friend. To me, that feels like if Skyrim told me where all those stupid hidden gems are. Take some fun out of the game. I don't think I have ever found all of those gems. But hey, like I said, you play the game in a way that you enjoy it. That's really all that matters at the end of the day. That's why we play games, is to enjoy them. So if that takes the enjoyment out of the game for you, then by all means, don't do it. Okay. Cool. I found all those gems in Skyrim one time by straight cheating. It was absolutely game breaking. Was it a mod that you installed, or was it something else? Actually, we're gonna use this here. Yeah. What on earth? These guys are back again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Another 5. I don't think that I have seen this many Pillager Patrols in a Minecraft world in a long time. No, not a mod. Skyrim has a wiki like Minecraft and a section telling you where all the gems are. Okay, well that's... I mean, yeah, it's understandable. I bet there is a mod that points them out as well. You're just gonna watch me murder your friend? That grass totally got defeated. There is, and I use it too. Yep, I don't blame you. Now, wasn't there a 5th guy here? Did we lose him somewhere? He's gonna jump out at me. I'm sure of it. Oh, and we killed all our adult cows, so guess we'll have to wait for one to grow up before we remove our bad omen, huh? Oops. Guess I should have left one. Level 20. Oh no, our enchantment has changed. It's no longer fortune. Oh no! Maybe we should have waited to put down the enchanting table. It's level 28, so we're not at max yet, but we can still make a few more books here, so let me go get some more paper. Do you know what you get for finding all 15? I didn't even know there were 59 of them. But no, I don't know what you get from that. I've never completed that quest. Okay. Yeah, we are now stuck at efficiency 4. I mean, I could grab Silk Touch, but I don't think that really helps us here. Efficiency 4 is our option, and we're basically going to have to hope for we're going to have to hope for fortune on it. Let's see, does a book, quick charge, feather falling, those aren't any good. Here's what we do. We've got a couple levels to spare. And before we do that, let's make a grindstone. I think we need sticks and regular stone slabs. That might be a bit of a problem. Always open the wrong chest. Sticks and stone. It's 50, not 59, but finding 50 makes it so that opening any chest or urn, explored or unexplored, you will now find gems in it. Basically unlimited gems from one cave run at that point. That's crazy. Yeah, we haven't even unlocked a recipe for this yet, which I thought we made stone for this. We did. I guess we need to make stone slabs now. Okay. There it is. There's the recipe for it. And I thought it was just stone and sticks. Oh, it's also planks, man. I should know that one by now. We'll just use oak for this since we're here. Let's make the grindstone. Put that back. Sure, that looks fine. Might be richer than Bezos is on that world with all those gems. Yeah, I would imagine so. Alright. Still efficiency. This is still pretty garbage, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try rolling it. And I'll put the grindstone, let's say, right here. Now let's see if that gave us... Okay, it's giving us Fortune 2, which is odd. Since this is level 30, I don't understand why this would say Fortune 2 here. That doesn't make a lot of sense. The bookshelves seem to be correct. Like, I seem to have the correct number. I see the text floating around as well. It's Fortune 2 on this shovel. Unbreaking 2 here only? Man, that doesn't seem right at all. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I technically have more bookshelves. than you need. I'm just gonna take a quick gander at the wiki here. Enchanting Minecraft. Yeah. To gain access to the previously mentioned 30 enchantments, a total of 15 bookshelves is needed to be placed around the enchanting table. Nearby bookshelves raise the available enchantment levels without any. The experience requirement never goes above 8. Yep, that's correct. In order to have an effect, a bookshelf must be placed exactly 2 blocks laterally off the enchanting table and be on the same level or 1 block height above the table, which, this being in the corner here, definitely still counts. So this seems to be not right. Let's take a sleep. Now I'm thinking what we might do is we're gonna try and roll this again. We've got some easy levels sitting in the furnace there. And I put that one dirt away. There. Efficiency 3, yep, that doesn't really matter. I'm gonna roll this again. There's Unbreaking 3, so that looks better already. But I'm not gonna do just Unbreaking 3. So let's do this. Efficiency 4 on the book, that's pretty wild. Now we could roll this, and we could see what happens. I don't like that I'm not seeing fortune right here though, so that kind of bothers me a little bit. And I would really like to see fortune there. And we know we can get it. We've got some easy levels sitting there. I'm gonna go ahead and take the efficiency 4 book while we see it. And that just means we need to get 3 more levels. Fortune 2 again. This enchanting table, something's not right here. Wonder if that's interfering with it for some reason. Fortune 2. I am not sure that I completely understand what's happening with this, because this isn't right. I don't think it would have to do because this is damaged. Yeah, see, our iron pickaxe is getting fortune 3, so something's not right. We don't have enough bookshelves placed correctly here. The space between the bookshelf and table at the height of the bookshelf must be air. Even a torch or snow cover or carpet blocks the effect. For corner shelves, the space is 1 block diagonal from the enchanting table. For all other bookshelves, the gap must be to the side. This is illustrated in the following diagram. Yeah, and it's not counting those. Right, so this is definitely the right spot. I don't think putting a bookshelf up top here really helps things. So I'm pretty sure it's only this level, like the same level as the enchanter, and 1. So putting another bookshelf up there isn't going to matter. We may need to make this building bigger. I'm definitely going to have to put at least 2 more bookshelves here, and that's going to make things pretty cramped. I think we ran out of leather. Put those up there, put this here. Okay. Well, we can at least fix our sign here. Breed cows, for sure. Nether portal now, for sure. Man. Something does not feel right about that enchanting table setup. I feel like I've done this a million times before, and that configuration is correct. But it's definitely not liking something. So we breed up. Let's go. I hear a wolf pants. Hopefully that's coming from inside my house. I think our sheep are starting to get a little overrun here. That's alright. I think what we'll do next time is we'll bring a pair of shears out here. And with the shears, we'll take care of all of the wool here, and then we'll thin out the numbers. Because it's getting to be a little unmanageable, I think. Okay. So, got a little bit of time. I say we build a nether portal. Now, where do we want to build this? For when I'm reading, it's best not to have the bookcases in the corners. Yeah. Those bookcases are definitely counting, otherwise we wouldn't see the level 30 enchants. And I think the bookcases in the corners are fine, I think. I don't know. Okay. I think we go right here. Yeah. We got some extra obsidian, so we'll fill in the corners. And it looks like I'm gonna need to make a flint and steel. So we'll go ahead and do that. Can't sleep yet, that's fine. I'm gonna keep the dirt on me. We'll go to sleep. Okay, let's light this nether portal. This could either be great, or it could be terrible. Oh my, it's terrible. Oh no. Oh, not a soul sand valley. There's a dude with an enchanted bow here already. Yup. I don't like this. Man. This is gonna be a pain to traverse. But we basically need a fortress at this point. We've got all the soul sand that we're gonna need for the nether wart, but it doesn't really do us any good if, you know, we don't have any nether wart. What is that? Oh, a crimson forest in that direction. Okay. Let's explore just a little, maybe? Really, I'm not doing a very good job of lighting up the area. Maybe it doesn't matter. Dude has range. must have spawned right on the edge of where he could. That's random. I've never seen that before. So maybe this is intersecting with a Crimson Forest a lot more closely than I would have thought. Yikes. I was gonna say, I haven't heard a ghast yet. I'd rather him not fire at me. We're gonna do this. That way we only have to worry about gas being in this direction when we exit the portal. Man, this is brutal. We're at Y89 too. This is along, what, -X? I think our best bet is probably going to be to go in this direction, honestly. Towards the Crimson Forest. Hopefully that blends into a Nether Wastes, and if it does, we get lucky with a fortress. So I think this way is kind of our only option. The downside is I'm gonna need to get some gold armor. Let's mine up some quartz while we're here. And we might as well take this while we're here. The ghast only wants to play catch. Yeah! I'd rather not. Oof. So yeah, I think we try -X next time we come in. Nether exploration is for another day. Okay. We'll put our quartz in there, put our bone blocks in there. Now we'll put our flint and steel in there. Now we'll put some dirt in there. Cool, cool, cool. No matter how we spin it, we're going to need more leather. We need to plop down some more bookshelves. And I'm thinking if we put 2 more here and 2 more here, I think that's probably going to be the best option. That does mean that the building probably needs to come out 1 more to compensate for that. But we'll see if that even fixes it. Now, honestly, we could get Fortune 3 on the iron pickaxe and get ourselves some more diamond tools. So if we really felt like that was necessary, we could go that route. But I don't feel that that's necessary. Yeah. I think we're fine. So, first objective still, breed cows. Next objective, get fortune. Next objective, find fortress. So I think these have got to be our goals at this point. Breed cows, get fortune, find fortress. That's going to be our best bet. And with that being said, I think that is where I'm going to call it for a stream tonight. Been going for about 2 hours, 15 minutes or so. Let me take a lovely screenshot of our progress so far. Get the Nether portal in the background along with our newly shaped wheat field here. So yeah, I think that's where we're going to go ahead and call it for tonight. Thanks for coming to hang out. If you enjoyed the stream, make sure you hit the follow on that. Also, I do have a YouTube channel as well. And, if you miss any of the streams here, I'm basically taking the content and uploading it to YouTube. So if you want to go and catch up on what happened, you can always check that out. It's just youtube.com/Ben Owen. You're welcome to just pop into the channel and see what's going on. Otherwise, I really appreciate you guys hanging out, and I hope you have a great rest of your day, night, morning, afternoon, wherever you are. Thanks for chilling and hanging out. Take it easy.